Happy Sunday to you all. This is Kavita Vinod, Holistic Nutrition Coach. Our program, Connect Your Gut and Heart, is exclusively for the minor and the major symptoms of the gut. So you all are aware of it. Every week, we are coming up with a poster of a major or a minor symptom that is in relation to our emotion. So this week, we have come up with a bad breath. It is also called as halitosis. Halitosis is related to a particular emotion. So let us look into it in depth. And we have other two coaches along with me, that is Viji and Danya. So they will be explaining you about the bad breath or halitosis. So this halitosis, to give a short introduction, it is a persistent bad breath and is commonly found among the people of middle age or the older age. And it has been a driving force for the market behind the peppermint and the mouth rinsers. So if you have a bad breath, you are hardly alone. Hi, Viji. And today the first question is to you. What is this causes of bad breath or halitosis?
Yeah, thank you, Kavita, for inviting me. So, just we are thinking about halitosis is only the oral health, but it's not the main cause. We have the lot of disease in this. So, if you have liver failure or just oral health or bowel obstructions, so bowel obstructions it's one of the called intestine obstructions we say. Okay, so that also will be the one of the reasons, and then diabetic ketoacidosis if they are, or sinus infection if they have, that also will be the cause of this. So we have lot of the cause, and then one of the also it's the gut. So GRD we say, no, so that also will be the one of the reason for the bad breath. So this all the reasons will be there. We have to find out the root cause of the disease. So we are just immediately we will go to the medical shop, and then what the bad breath so treatment is there instant available, we just go and buy it, and then we just keep refreshing ourselves, but we are not treating ourselves properly. So what the root cause of the disease? So we are just going for the instant relief only.
Great, Viji. And the next commonly asked question is the bad breath from the mouth or the gut? So many of us have this question in mind. So we also misunderstand that it is mainly from the mouth, and we go to the dentist for the oral care and so on. So what is your answer for this?
Yeah, yes. Because sometimes if we have a cavity on your teeth, so some people will have the just bad breath, or some peritoneal disease. So dental disease will be there. If it is there also, we just go for dentist. Otherwise, if you have a gut issues, na, we just find out ourselves itself. If you have weekly twice or thrice, you have some kind of burping or something while we eating, we will say no, something is stuck in our just neck or something, we cannot able to swallow it. So these are the conditions will be there. Or sometimes while eating we have a pain in our abdomen, we cannot able to sleep in the proper night, we will get persistent cough will be there, or otherwise just suddenly we will get a wheezing. So after eating we will get some kind of breathing issues. So what we will think, it will be a just we have a lung infection or something, we just go to the pulmonologist. Or if they have wheezing also, it will be worsen case. So it will be aggravate them after eating or something. So we have to treat them properly. What is the main cause? So insomnia, it's a sleeplessness. We just take some sleeping pills, and then we'll just go for a sleep. But clearing our disease. Okay. So we just not find out the root cause of the disease. We are just treating instantly. Okay. That is the main cause. We are gifted our body, just God's gifted our body. We just small symptoms, if you are just go through it, we can able to find out the root cause of the disease. Just we want if you are going for the instant relief, we cannot just completely come out of the disease. Only instant relief we are going, and then in our other conditions it will be troublous.
So all the symptoms what you have listed so far is a connecting dots related to the gut. So that is what it is. And coming to our topic, so I want to pose these questions to you both as well. So is the bad breath related? How it is related to emotion?
Yes. So main, if you have a stress or anxiety. So if you just have a stress or anxiety, so our automatic nerve system, it's connected with us. So once we are stressed, stress will be a higher side, it will connect to a nerve fibers. So the nerve fibers only stimulated to helps to produce our salivary gland. Okay, so saliva will started to produce. If you are more stressed, it will not give proper just words with our salivary gland. The salivary will not produce properly. Okay, so what are the stagnant saliva? It will produce to some of the chemicals and will cause the bad breath. So this is our body working in this, and then holistically, Danya will say.
Hi, Kavita. Hi, Vijay. It's nice being here to discuss about the emotional causes, how it's been related. So basically, when it is generally said like when we have a bad breath, definitely our emotions are running in a bad state, which is like we are in a negative state or kind of anxiety or anger and so far. So whenever we have a bad breath, just sit back and think behind what are we going through. So if we are able to really realize on what aspect our emotions are, definitely we can find a root cause of the bad breath. So when I say the anxiety and all those stuffs, see, basically the brain gives signal to the complete body saying that they are in a kind of flight and fight mode. So definitely the functions of the organs becomes diminished. So when the functions become diminished, the gut is the major part which is getting hit, because the major function that requires for the body to flight or fight is the circulation or the breathing. So that is being done. Otherwise, the salivary glands, as Viji said, or the digestive enzymes that has to be secreted on time, it is not happening. So when these things are not happening, it is our duty to set right our emotions and make the gut work properly. So when this is set right, definitely we're out of this bad breath and all these things. So for this, definitely you need a complete support of a coach, because we sitting and breaking our heads on how to work on this as an individual, it's quite difficult. So for this case, we coaches are there. We have been working on many conditions of gut issues, and within weeks, I would say, like, people are getting recovered. So they would be suffering years and years together, and within weeks you get a recovery. So this is how the emotions are being related, Kavita. So definitely people have to look into it. It is not only about the instantaneous remedy, as Vijay said. It's not about the mouth. It's always about the gut that we need to relate and work on it much more.
Yeah, thank you, Danya. So this is a very clear explanation, both clinically and holistically. And one more question is the bad breath, in case of children, the bad breath is related to anger. If yes, is this the anger from the parents' emotion affecting them?
Right. There are 2-3 aspects which has to be connected to this, Kavita. Actually, one thing is, when it is considered to be children, we parents, especially the mother and the father, mother is spending too much of time with the kids compared to the father, right? So when we spend too much of time with the kids, one thing is like when the emotions are being carried from the parents to the kid, we need to notice that. So if we have a small kind of clash in the family or outside in our work and all those stuffs, definitely the emotions that we carry is being transferred very easily to the kids, because we stay close with them, not anybody else. Anybody else would stay close with them but not emotionally bonded, but we parents are emotionally bonded to the kids. So in this stage, we need to really start cleansing our energies if we are in a bad mood, and then go near to the kid. So for example, if something is upsetting in your work, and you come home in the same upset or then anger or some kind of anxious mood to home, before you meet your children, just take 5 minutes and go to your room or to your kitchen. Just stand there, take some deep breaths, cool down yourself. Just do some kind of 5 minutes, close your eyes or something like that. Distract yourself, change your mood, so that you don't carry the same energy of anger or irritation and go sit near your kid, because they easily absorb the energies from us. So start trying to do these things, because the kids are in a safer mode with the parents. So we need to create that kind of energy between both of us. That is one. And secondly, when I said we parents are the one who has to spend more time with the kids, which is not happening these days. We parents are very much busy with our own works, and both the parents are working in many of the families these days. Or if not, also the mother is completely busy with her household chores and relaxing herself, probably whatsoever. Probably with the screen time and all those things starts happening. But coming to the kids, we need to spend some time with them. And when we spend some time, definitely their anger is not going to be reflected, because the kids' anger, they do not know what to do. They feel so lonely or something like that when there is no attention from the parents. Right? So this has to be noticed. We need to spend some time with the kids, either playing with them or sitting with them and saying some stories or make some connection, which they would like to. So that way, definitely their anger is not going to grow. And also, if you feel they are kind of irritated or something, check with the nutritionist, seeing that their complete micronutrient is being balanced. Because many houses, we don't try to completely balance the food with regarding to nutrition. Even that has to be taken care. So all these coming together, definitely the anger, if it is rooted to the kid, it can be removed. Okay, so the bad breath, I can definitely say it is not only through the mouth for the kid as well, it is through the gut. Because if a kid is having a lot of anger, definitely it's going to affect the kid as well. So it's a parent's duty to focus on their energies and their emotions when they are with the kid.
Well said, Danya. Thank you for the detailed information with our emotion connected to the bad breath. So the final question to come up is how to get rid of this bad breath. Vijay, can you come up with a few remedies, maybe household remedies or something to get rid of this bad breath?
Yeah. So main thing, we have to take lots of water, because water helps to protect our saliva. Usually, we will not drink proper water intake. So I just hear the one song from Rhythm. So in that song, they will just beautifully says, we are just in the mother womb, we are also in the water. And then, so just in the death, while I'm just life ending, we are just finished with the water. So how the water is important, play a role in our life. So, but we get freely, we get available. So freely we are just receiving the water. So we are not giving importance to that. So once if you have started drinking lots of water, it just naturally helps to produce our saliva. So it will be, this is the one thing main I will just say. So start drinking water, but not in the juice or soda form. Because if you take juice or soda form, it will more dry your mouth. So the saliva will not produce properly. Just have lots of water. And then while just we have a know about in the COVID time, we just take lots of rinse. So now also we just start to take the, just goggle the water, salt and warm water and salt. It just mix with it and then have it. Or chew the clove. Okay, so you just chew it. Don't use the powder or oil. So if you're using clove powder, it will burn our tongue. So these are the things, if you are doing regularly, that will be really helpful. And then one thing we will made that we are buying the mouthwash, no. So instead of buying mouthwash, we will prepare in the home ourselves. So just take a half cup of warm water with a small teaspoon of cinnamon powder, and then 2 lemon juice, and then one teaspoon or half teaspoon of honey, plus 1 pinch of pinch soda. So if you are preparing whole things, and then keep it for 2 weeks, and then every day if you are using that will be really giving instant release for your bad breath. But this is only releasing for your bad breath, not in the gut. So if you want to just clear your gut or any other medical condition, you just go with recording the coaches or whom you are just feeling comfortable, just go with it and then find out the root cause of the disease.
Thank you, Vijay, and thank you, Danya, for the very informative session. So this week, we have gone in depth and in detail to know about the causes for the bad breath, which is connected to the emotion. So today we saw about the causes of the bad breath and how to cleanse up our energy to this and what we are holding up. So releasing our energy, I mean the bad energy, and cleansing the energy towards the kid. All these are what we saw today, and Vijay has given us a wonderful remedy which is prepared for the 2 weeks and we can use it daily. But the thing is, we coaches insist on going for the root cause and treating your gut rather than going for the instant relief. So this is what is from us, our side. And next week, we will be coming up with a different symptom in connection with the emotion. So see you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.